All right, let's fucking party. Let's go. Ah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Yippee. How's it going on the YouTube side? Hello, Marfin and Sir James the Puninator. Long time ago, you could use the compressor at a gas station for free. Now it costs several dollars. That's due to inflation. That's not true. Because the inflator near my gas station is still free. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. And let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Jay. Congratulations on your first. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Steve. Hello. I think that's it. If I'm missing others, let me know. Hello, Duke. Yeah, it's maybe it's just a Wawa thing. I don't know. The Wawa where I'm at is it's the air is free. I think it's because everything else around Wawa is kind of whatever price, but yeah, I'm generally pro Wawa. How you doing, Nintendo? Welcome everybody. Hope you had a good day. Today was I do this thing basically every vacation I ever take. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have all this time to do all the shit I've been meaning to do. Also, how you doing, Borush? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have all this time I need to do shit. It's factually accurate. But I decided to wait to the very last minute to do like chores and shit. So today was very much a like do laundry and chores and shit. How you doing, Dueling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, my tail is hidden right now, but it will coming up. Are you fucking doing a Spaceballs joke? Hell yeah, let's go, based. Let's go. That's our Mr. Jaquel. How you doing? How you doing? Uriel Ventris? Oh yeah, no, this is a oh yeah, I forgot to change it from yesterday. For some reason, every now and then my brain searches like short circuits and I forget to do very basic stream things. Today's not a word bearer stream. This is a Minotaur stream where I recreated good old Uriel Ventris out of a Primaris body and a bunch of 3D printed bits. Also, how you doing, Renangel? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And how you doing, Puck Puck? How's it going? I'm doing good. Also, I have let's see. I'm gonna work on the base a little bit, and we'll get the main guy going. I have new technology which is now available for the stream. So because everybody give me your energy. There's a chance that I might have some sort of bullshit medical bill tomorrow, and we'll figure out. Ideally, it'll be low. We'll find out. So I didn't get a whole lot during the Black Friday. I guess Cyber Monday is still a thing if I really, really, really feel the need to wildly spend. But we'll find out. But, yeah, I got me a cool thing. And check this out. It is a stream pedal. I now have a pedal under my desk. Yeah, so I've rigged some stuff to it. So now whenever you guys tell a bad pun, I can go, look, Ma, no hands. Actually really, really nice. I got that. It's like I've had emotes. No, it's not. It's not a death thing. It's just not a fun thing. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. I don't want you guys to worry. It's just. Yeah, I should just leave the cringe one on. Yeah. But I've had these emotes for a while, and it's like, okay, so I just haven't really. It's hard to use them because you gotta go out of your way. I also got some of the other ones put on there. Like I got I got that, and then I got my little smug. It's effectively, if I'm going to be honest, it is a stream deck with 3 buttons. I do be paddling it, yes, but it's effectively a stream deck with 3 buttons, yeah. But it uses the same software, and you can still rig stuff up. I won't say exactly what it is. Just know that my mimic body is not held together as well as it should. I don't think that's unique to most VTubers though. That's a pretty common thing. I don't got terminal sad girl wasting disease, but I'm not full power. Yes, I'm unlike most people on the internet. I'm using my feet for good. The funny thing, so there's effectively a left, a right, and a middle, and I definitely did the in the middle because I feel like that's going to come up a decent amount. I feel like that's going to come up a decent amount, so it's good. It's good to have that. I guess then again, I don't know if people are using feet for boner reasons. I don't know if that's evil. I think that's just like, I don't know, catering to a market. I guess. I don't know. How you doing, Ars? How you doing? You do survive the bill. Fair. We'll find out. I'm fingers crossed. I'm crossing my fingers. It won't be too bad. And then we'll go from there. But otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'm doing pretty good. Today is the last day of my vacation, which is big Sag, but whatever. Entering the monster meeting. I do technically, yeah. I mean, if you look for, I wonder if there's like a. There's got to be like a half. Also, the tongue pop was a little accidental, but still worked. How you doing, Cement Pinata? Welcome. How you doing? I actually wonder if there was a half mimic template in 3.5. I know pseudo natural was a template you could. That generally covers most of them. That are a bit on the weirder side, I guess. And also, how you doing, Isoval? Welcome. How you doing? Isovalo. God damn. No, Isoval. I'm doing it right. I read that for a second as Isovalov, and I'm like, oh shit, I've been fucking up your name this whole time. No, we're doing good. Isoval. Hell yeah. By the way, if I ever do like mispronounce anyone's name and like it's like a persistent thing, please let me know. I remember Aime's name. I think I called her basically like Amy for way too long because I don't know French. This is going to be surprising for everyone. I'm sure all of you are shocked. My knowledge of French is basically non-existent. I know very little. I very little about French. I didn't even take like a French class at one point. That's my French. My French is actually pronounced Bob. I'm gonna get so much use out of this now. This is gonna be so great. I have far more control of my body than I was ever meant to have. This is gonna be excellent. Hey, got held by it. Hey, it's all good. So I forgot to hit the thingy. I forgot to hit the. So if you guys ever wonder why you come into my stream and you get hit by like 3 solid minutes of ads, it's because it usually disables the pre-roll ads. But today I forgore. Yeah, I understand. Do I want to hear a joke? Yeah, go for it. I understand the whole GIF thing, but I'm gonna call them GIFs because like that's not how letters work. I don't care if like the people who made them said it's like this. They're wrong. How you doing, Big Go and Super Saiyan? How you doing? Welcome. I'm applying paint to the lad. Very early because I don't do airbrushing of metallics, especially Games Workshop metallics. So we gotta do this. We gotta do this manual style. We gotta do this hands on. How you doing, Tower Shield? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, exactly. GIF or graphic. They should have just called it Griff then. It'd been great. The gorilla who escaped the zoo. Was he monkeying about? I don't know. I guess gorillas aren't monkeys, but I'm curious where this is going. Depends if are we going real taxonomy or are we going joke logic. But yeah. What else have I been up to? I played Jorilla. Basically just gotta get all the luckily I got the cape I can hold on to, which is pretty nice. I get a lot more it's nice to have something to grab on. Like Jorilla. It's so wrong that it kinda like loops around. I'm like, heh. Behold the mighty Jorilla. This is Jorilla wear jorts, obviously. Everybody who doesn't know, the gorillas do wear jorts. Because I'm a very quiet gorilla. Ooh, yeah, congratulations on getting the heavy gear stuff. I listen. That's not the direction I was expecting that joke to go, but fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. What did I do recently? Oh yeah, I played that new game with the fat butts, the Atlas or whatever. Because like apparently a lot of people were like, yeah, I can go in there and make like an imp with a huge ass, but then someone was like, how it's a lot like PSO, and I'm like, fucking sold. So I played a little bit of it, and it's like pretty fun. Its structure actually reminds me a lot of PSO. It's got a very different mechanical feel to it, but I see why people made that comparison. Yeah, it's like basically all the character models minus like one gladiator guy in the main town is like basically just like fat bottom furries, and a lot of people are like probably get into it for that, but I was like, oh no, actually, like the gameplay's really fun. Of course I play PSO. PSO is legitimately one of my favorite games of all time. I love PSO. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Oh yeah, no, I guess technically PSO is still active. Like I could be more active in like the different, what's it called, like Ephenia or like SCHT hack or whatever. There's like a couple different ones. I think Ephenia was the one I used last, but I played Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube, which is weird. Oh, Metaphor. No, I haven't played Metaphor yet. Metaphor is one of those games that like I really like, but I don't have that kind of time in my life to do a big old chunky JRPG. Like like it was like legitimately that's like the type of game that I would have enjoyed prior to becoming a VTuber. See, PSO2 was always like the white whale for me because it was always teased as coming out. And then by the time it did, it was just such a weird, just like feeble thing. And it just wasn't, it didn't hit any of the same boxes that it's why I enjoyed PSO. And a 4 as well. God damn it. Alright. But yeah, Atlas. Atlas has been neat. Yeah, the Western launch wasn't great. It also came way too late. Like, it was a weird, like, Microsoft was like, oh, I assumed that what happened was, I forget exactly the order when the games got released in the US. I feel like the general idea that I have stored in my brain, which could be wrong, is that Microsoft really wanted a Phantasy Star on Final Fantasy 14, and that's what they had access to, so they were like, fuck it, we're translating this shit, we're making it real. Yeah, and then the fucking, like, the new Genesis, which is basically like a new game, but it kind of also killed the old game, and there's some, like, weird isekai stuff that I'm vaguely aware of in there, which is very strange. So, I don't know. The things I like about Phantasy Star Online are not represented very well by PSO. They weren't even really that well represented by PSO Origin. It was there's like a PS2 PSO that was like a sequel. It had a bit more, like, it wasn't the worst game, but there's a very specific gameplay loop. Like, I'm not gonna say that Phantasy Star Online is like the most complex game of all time. It's really not. It's you and a bunch of chuckle fucks go in a dungeon. It's like basically probably, I would even argue, very simplified Diablo in a lot of ways, but it just felt right and had like a really good mood, and like the enemies were fun and the bosses were fun. So I used to play it a lot, but like I could never get it online, which is the funny thing. I play Phantasy Star Online primarily as a couch co-op game between my stepbrother and then his half-brother growing up, and I loved the fuck out of it. It was really, really fun. And I know that there are servers now you can play it on, and I've dabbled in it a couple times. Like, I've dabbled in it a couple times. Also, just I got random orc on the base. He's just big chillin'. But like, I also don't got MMO time these days. But I don't know. I fucking love. I spent the vast majority of my life enjoying couch co-op. There is a mood about having like players with you in the same room. I'm not gonna go all like kids these days don't understand that online gaming will never reach the peak as couch co-op. I don't think I'm gonna go quite that far, but there was a nicety to it. There was something there. Whether I've never really had a super online. Also because like, whenever I could get online, it was on a computer that was garbage. So I never really got the full online game experience. Like I never got sucked into WoW. I never really got big into like EverQuest. I would play like RuneScape and stuff, but I also like mostly did it at school library. Really just public libraries in general. I would just play RuneScape via library, but I never got far enough because, like, you know, I didn't own RuneScape. Like, I mean, I didn't have a PC that had, like, regular access to the internet for RuneScape. Guys like that. I'll figure out what to do, because the face, I don't know how much we're going to get to his face tonight. The lad's face is going to be here. Gotta make sure that this is nice and dry. What's another mini I can do a quick little bit on? Hey, got a bunch of mushrooms on it. I can do that. So hey, this is a guy from Turnip. Got a bunch of little mushrooms for him. I could do that. I could get a little mushroom quick. I think I only really just need one anyway. That's It's sometimes the nice thing about painting between like 2 days is like the paints that are still on my palette are still good to go. Like I can still use these. Person's veins and ours arranged them in a straight line. That person would die. Big if true. Big if true. I actually love seeing those like anytime I see monsters that are inspired by like the fucking like neural pathways of a person, where you just see just like the brain and the eyes and just like floating tendrils. They look good. They look really, really good. Oh yeah, I've heard really solid things about Battlefleet Gothic too. I'm gonna be real. It's at various points has been on my list of games to play on stream. I don't know. Those make me nervous. I know, but yeah, I do understand. But I enjoy like that, and like, you know, like the Man Made of Teeth is one of my favorites. Man Made of Teeth I find really cool because it's just like it's nice to have a monster that is like genuinely unsettling. Like people see Man Made of Teeth and they're like, oh, I hate this. Oh, it's like this is targeting something like it's like we've all seen like, you know, spooky tentacle eye nonsense, whatever. On that one, I don't think you should chew on teeth. I think your teeth will break. I think that's a bad thing to do. Yeah, I do miss couch co-op sometime. I grew up on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, like Dreadnought Made of Man, who still needs to get worked on at some point. He's a very low priority project. I think one of these days I just need to put all my projects on like a list and just make like a point redeem that's like bump this project up on the point. Like, so like I have like my top 3 and then someone's like, oh no, I actually really, I have a bunch of points. I really, really want you to finish Horrible Man Dreadnought. I don't forget about him. Like I said, I have like project object permanence issues where it's like I'll have a bunch of stuff around where I'm at, but it's like sometimes if I just like set a project off to the side and I don't have like direct eye contact with it, I will kind of just like forget about it a little. It will kind of push out of my brain. Get a little bit of gold for his dry brush. Nope. But yeah, no, he's not gone forever. He's just lurking. You good dry brush? I think this should be fine. But yeah, okay. But yeah, like I said, I grew up on the N64, so like Penny Racers, what's some other couch co-op games we play? I just remember a lot of Penny Racers, which is like a little like slot car kart racing kind of gamey thing. A Minotaur, half man, half another man. That'd be fucked up. Actually, isn't that just a human centipede? I think you just described the human centipede on accident. This is how I do my kind of dirty golds. I do Warplock Bronze, and I just hit it up with this dry brush of rich gold from it's called Rockerel. There we go. Tubin and trench coat. There's actually like that joke has been around like long enough that there's like several minis you can get that are just like goblins or kobolds in a trench coat. That makes me very happy. Yeah, Penny. Maybe there's a McDonald's toy of Penny Racers. I wouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, it was a reasonably fun game. It was like that game. I remember Snowboard Kids 2, but in the context of renting it. That was one of those games I could never really find locally to buy, because that was just like a thing for a while. It was just like a game would be really, really cool at the rental place, but then like no. I also grew up in a town, like I grew up like really, really, really early on in my life, like during that era, where the only places to shop were a Walmart and maybe if I was lucky a Kmart later on. So a lot of times if those didn't have the games you wanted, you were fucked. And I just didn't really have access to like a fucking like EB Games, which is what turned into GameStop at one point. I think Electronics Boutique was separate and then got bought by them. I believe that's how that goes. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at the way that merger worked. Artar, yeah, it's just like 2 horses. Or actually just like a monster that's just 2 horse necks flapping around. That would actually be legitimately creepy. Like if you're just like playing like Silent Hill 87 or whatever, and you just open a hallway and it's just 2 horse heads just tied to the neck, just writhing and screaming and like struggle, like it's trying to move, but it's like weirdly fast, so it's like squirming and it shouldn't be as fast as it is, as it just kind of like slithers to you. I think that'd be pretty scary. Yo, Konami, hit me up. I got monster ideas for days, yo. No, the Penny Racer thing was especially funny because for a very long time we actually didn't have memory cards, and that game requires the memory card to save all the like, because you basically you level up, and then you like you do different courses and you do different body parts and spoilers and weapons and stuff like that. So it was like a really cool game, but we didn't have memory cards, so we would literally just be like, all right, we're playing Penny Racers now, and we would just start from the beginning. Every single time, we would just start from the beginning. We would have, like, certain cars we liked and whatnot if it came to, like, divvying up the pieces. But other than that, it was just kind of just the same thing over and over again. But that was entertainment when you're a kid, baby. Let's go. Now all the kids are dopamine fried, and they will never experience pure joy. Now, there's like a couple things where it's weird that we do live in effectively a post-boredom society that I wonder if there will be long-term consequences about. But there were other things too where it's like, well, if I had that option as a kid, I would have gone for it. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Imperium has so there's like a decent amount of ship lore for like the Imperium, like how like every ship is basically a small city. And like some people live and die on there. But it's like one of those like lore tidbits you don't get a whole lot of interaction with unless you're moving outside of the war game, because like the ships don't really super come up unless you're playing like the fleet, which is like also one little gold patch there. Is that and like here we go. Later PS2 games was out. Let's talk English. I always like hear those stories about learning English through video games, and like that sounds difficult but really really sweet at the same time. Like it's just like a fun idea. I know. I think what's Walker, Stalker Ocker herself, Saint Ocker. I think she said something like learning about. I think she learned English through Pokemon Gold. I almost had a chance to do something similar. I do remember getting. Oh god, I actually ripped off that. Oh, I used the wrong brush for this. I did get at one point, so like I was really really big into Pokemon when Pokemon was huge. So I remember my sweet adopted mother going like way too far out of her depth to keep little baby Hal entertained. And I distinctly remember getting a copy of Pokemon Green. So Pokemon Green was like Pokemon Blue was not the original. It's supposed to be green and red, but the US got blue, which I forget exactly was the hugest difference. I think functionally they're very similar, if I remember right. Be born in a candy store. No, but now you can just give a kid a fucking iPad and they have the breadth of all entertainment. How you doing, Sir Nicholas? Too? How you doing? Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Battlefleet Gothic. Oh shit, that reminds me too. Hold on. I wanna show everyone. I'm gonna go grab a mini that I think is done drying. Hold on. I'm just gonna astral project real quick. Hold on. This won't take long. I've been doing some printing today. Show you the thing that I have been printing today. And the lad. So, in a move that's like borderline unfair, Sir Nicholas made a mini that's like catered to me. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it's like we got the chest mouth. I think it's supposed to be a Sin Eater from Trench Crusade, effectively, but it's got this style of helmet that I really like. It's got a halberd. So, like, I need to clean it up and get some base stuff. I want to work on it this week. I got to. Lad, he's huge as shit. Just a chunky-ass boy. Let me set him to the side, though. There's a halberd, yes. Very, 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 very good lad. Very good lad. Haven't been outside it, so at least this counts as tired. What? One day. My purchase is responsible. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you shouldn't let your kids buy shit online. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was just like feeling around on the ground because I was like, am I running over a cable? That'll do from Wizard of Oz is me. Oh yeah, the fucking dude. The fucking what's his name? TikTok? Yeah, legally bitch. To be fair, I didn't think it was like based on me or anything. It is just by sheer happenstance a conglomeration of a bunch of individual traits I really like. So I don't have a Sin Eater yet. It's weird because they're mercenaries, and I don't know exactly how good mercenaries are going to be in Trench Crusade. I haven't got a campaign of that going, but I would like to work on that. I also have an idea for some Sultanate minis. So if you're wondering why I'm painting the cape purple, so this is supposed to be legally distinct Uriel Ventris, and Uriel specifically has a green cape, and he has a green cape, and then he's got like little green trim around his pauldrons. I thought it'd be fun to make him like opposite land and just make these purple. But like, so I have an idea for a model that I want to use for a Sultanate kit bash, as a brazen bull. This is going to be a weird one, so I need to download the picture real quick. You guys are gonna have to hear me out because it's going to be a weird choice. So Warp Miniatures did a drop today of things that are like Pokemon models, and I think they're good sculpts, but they're just on the side of being bizarre looking. Like, there's definitely some skill there, but the choices, the Warp Miniatures choices feel really weird. Also, shout out to Ditto craving death. He craves death. Let me, like, I need to show you this Ditto. Him. He wishes for the sweet release of the grave, but that's not why I'm interested in the set. The Blastoise. I think the Blastoise has potential to be reworked into a Sultanate brass bull. Here's what I'm thinking. Don't fuck Blastoise. That's how you doing, Blades. I guess if you want to, I can't stop you, but still. I'm thinking about if I take the Carapace. That's how you doing, Kine? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, so my idea is if I take the Carapace and I like texture it to be metal, and I do a couple little modifications to the face and give him a sword, he could actually work as a brass bull for Trench Crusade. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I might try to do that. Save his times. Oh, hey, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, it's not even a daylight savings time. These are just kind of on the later side. I don't know. I might be doing a schedule change slightly. As much as I like the progress I make for the 6-hour painting streams on Wednesday, I do wonder if they're a bit much. Like I am like rolling immediately out of work into those streams. So I might be pushing myself a little thin. So I was thinking maybe next week I might switch that back to like at 8 p.m. Just kind of keep that another 4 hours. Oshi means somebody you want to support. It's like a VTuber loan word of an idle term, which it's good. It's positive. It's a positive thing. Don't worry. So yeah, I'm thinking next week doing that, and I might have a change to the Sunday streams as well. To maybe be a bit earlier. So like we would probably get a 4-hour stream on Sundays, but it would be at like, I think what I'm going to try to do is make all my streams start at roughly 8, so they're just like a bit more consistent. And I think that gives me a good balance between like having time and then also like getting my hours in, if that makes any sense. But yeah, he's gonna have. I don't know if he's gonna have a blast when I work on him, because my idea that I've been thinking about when I saw that is I'm planning on drilling his eyes out. So I do play Sunday games at the local shop, but they don't they don't end that what's it called? They don't go that late. Like, I think at the latest, they usually wrap around like 4 or 5, and then I could drive back, get some dinner. That wouldn't be too bad. Night Lords. I mean, I do think the Night Lords are neat. Still, the lingering idea of starting a Night Lords kill team is there, but it's not like super. It's like one of those things I gotta really stop all these projects I have in my brain. I really gotta stop that. I gotta stop seeing some minis. I'm like, ooh, these are cool. I should do like a whole fucking army or something like that. No. I gotta dial the fuck back on that kind of dealio. I think let's get some. Yeah, Uriel has like green trim, so I'm gonna try purple trim. I don't know how this is gonna look because usually Minotaurs are like red in color, like red and kind of gold bronzy. Typically, I think Minotaurs are more gold, more bronze than gold, but I kind of do mine a bit more goldish because I think. This. It'll be fine. I have to touch this up. So I never played Diablo. It came out during that era where I did not have access to the internet. I do fundamentally think that if I know people play Diablo 2 now. I don't know how many people are like rocking Diablo 1 these days, but I know a decent amount still play Diablo 2 or I don't know if Blizzard fucked that up at any point. That could be very possible that they did. Sports with the 3D printable. Really? How can you? Am I mistaken though? I thought Diablo 2 was sprite based. How does that work? Did somebody take the sprites and they kind of like do a little bit of editing and reconstituting them into a 3D form? Like I generally have no idea. So how you doing, Falco? Welcome. How you doing? Working on Uriel Ventris to show everyone that I love the Ultramarines. Yippee, I do. That's why I'm going to take all their main characters and make them Minotaurs, because it's fun. Fun to do that. Real question is, do I also make the V purple? I don't know if Uriel has that or not. It's like a little back trim. I don't even know if I'm going to bother with. I might stick with just like the regular trim. Let's get the trim on the other one. Did the remaster make fucking everything 3D? I legitimately don't know. Everything I hear about Blizzard doing any sort of remasters just sounds like it's makes everything worse. I decided to put a purity seal. Like I try to be like reasonably accurate to the original Uriel, so he's got like the exact same pose, exact loadout and stuff like that. How was the halberd? Good and sharp for the most bit. I'm doing pretty aight. I'll be significantly more aight tomorrow, depending. So we'll find out. Where? That's fine. Well, it's because, like, I mean, it still takes a lot of effort. Oh, okay, yeah, they did just do a bunch of shit. Oh, some of these are pretty cool, actually. A horrible fetus monster thing. Oh yeah, I guess if you're looking for like daemon weapons, that would be a good option. I'll have to take a look there. Oh yeah, I was showing that there's the Blastoise mini from Warp Miniatures this month, and I'm thinking about taking that and making it into a Sultanate Warbeast. Just showing it just like levels of pain that it's never experienced. Well, it's because I think also a lot of times these are like, I think everybody assumes that like Blizzard is going to put their A team on doing it, and what they really more likely do is just like, hey, little studio that we can do cheaply. Yeah, just remake this. It doesn't matter. What we want to see is $sign go up. So do that, por favor. That's really it primarily. Have to touch up the. Definitely gonna have to touch up the little edges again. That's not the worst. Starting up pretty good. Yes, I'm also debating. So this is a Blood Angel sword. It's technically from. Yeah, I guess there's a Diablo 2 remaster. This was technically from the Crimson Lord's box from it's a Crimson Lord's kind of like kit bash set from Grey Tide Studios. So like this is not even like a Ultramarine thing. It's just that, like, well, I have a bunch of cool STLs for Primaris-sized power swords and whatnot, so I might. Oh, hold on. I have to be very, very careful not to. I have to be careful not to fucking hit the cringe. Now that I have cringe via foot pedal, I have to be really, really cautious to not just accidentally cringe. It's so easy. It's so easy to accidentally cringe. The bee lizard team. Jesus Christ. There we go. Actually, I kind of like that one. Actually, I don't know why I was being mean for that one. That one's kind of fun. Let's see. What size brush? There we go. Get his little. I don't know what. I feel like these are called like Paturges, something like that. P-U-R-G-E-S. Sounds about right. I'm vaguely aware of what they're called, but it's been a while. Yeah, this guy's also like coming together. Not that this is like my most ambitious kit bash, however. It's still really funny. The Paturges. There we go. I don't know. I guess you're not supposed to pronounce the P. Just call them like Turges. I don't know what the P is there for, but because I feel like it's probably one of those things that's like if I pronounce the P, it's like saying Panunam. I know mnemonic, but I it's even purposely trying to pronounce the P. Just like my brain will not let me. Oh, that's wrong. Stop. Please stop trying to pronounce that word wrong. I've struggled with pronouncing words wrong all my life though, so it's like it's not gotten better. Or Peter, but never pronounced the P. Eater. Eater of worlds. World eaters. There we go. I get that. We'll layer that again, and then we'll. There's gonna be all kinds of little crevices where I'm gonna need to hit this guy up again, but that's not. Yeah, this is like for an idea that I had. That's like this is mostly. These turned out pretty good. I gotta figure out how I want to do the cloak though. Like how much do I want to attempt to do any sort of highlighting on? Well, the purity seal there. I feel like he was supposed to have one more purity seal. Got it. A little bit on there. There we go. But yeah. It's I'm just at this point I'm very wary about just like really any just like remaster from any company. It's just they've been bad enough for so long that I'm just like whatever. Then again, a lot of games getting remastered and like I'm trying to think of like the game that got remastered-ish recently that I think might even be close to my jam. I think Legend of Mana I think got an HD version. That's just available digitally. As far as I'm aware, that one's pretty good. Like, I don't think they really changed anything. I think it's still basically the same game. By the way, Legend of Mana, it's so good. I think it's still my favorite game. It's really weird for me to rate that kind of thing, but like it's got the best combination of stuff that I consider to be in a high-quality game. Like, the music is really, really banging. It gives you a lot of, like, customization, like, freedom. Story is really interesting. The world is really, really cool. They're like there's like one segment where you go to a town and you have to learn the language of a bunch of like little squeaky teddy bear things. And you gotta learn to dub. You gotta learn to dub so you can survive. Or dud, my bad. They're dud bears. I think someone was like dub. I wish I could remember dud bear language off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the Dead Space remake was supposedly good. Yeah, didn't that not sell well enough? Like EA was like, this is gonna sell $1 bajillion, and if it does, we'll remake Dead Space 2. That didn't happen because every company assumes that every video game will be like ludicrously high seller. How you doing, Shadow? Welcome. How you doing? I'm working on Uriel Ventris, and it's turning out pretty good. The T is pronounced. Okay, so Paturges. Okay. I hate it. I hate the way that's pronounced, but I would rather be right than saying a word I dislike than wrong. Saying it in a way that sounds good. I'll say Paturges then. Fine. I will acquiesce. Yeah, see, everybody's learning today. We're all getting educated. Like really putting off the head, because I think the head, like, I don't know. I know a lot of people paint the heads like really, really, really close, and because I basically paint about like a foot away from them, let me really, really see that. So we're gonna find out how well that's gonna actually like turn out. Got it. My horrible Paturges, they're just too powerful. I gotta strap myself to a medical bed at night, or else I'll Paturge out. Elven werewolf, and I feel like I should go for like American Werewolf in London bit, and I've actually never seen that movie, so I couldn't even really follow up with anything. Oh, look at me attempting a reference I don't understand. E. Did a little Minotaur guy, red as well. Thinking like little red Minotaur guy, and then we'll do the horns black. I also did see a video today for like how. So I've been aware of Pete the Wargamer for a while. That's actually neat. I saw one of his videos and I was like, wait a minute. I like his format. He's like, okay, I do a little intro. I show the building steps and painting steps. It's like I could do that. I could do that. I gotta do that. Like maybe if I could figure out like the best way to show me working on the Blastoise, I could be like, yo, here's the Blastoise. Here's me building. Here's the idea I had. Here's me building it, and then just be like, okay, so spliced here is footage of me painting it on stream, and then here's the final product. Yippee! Let's go. That might be neat. Because I do know people are kind of curious about how I kit bash stuff, so that might be fun. That might be fun. I just gotta figure out how to like do that. Word bears. That would be a fun like little one-off little kit bash. I don't actually know if the one bear mini I think I have is way back in my 3.5 days. God, I had about a D&D 3.5 nostalgia today, which I feel bad about these days almost because legitimately most of the things I think I criticized 5th edition first about 3.5 also did real bad. Arguably worse, because at the end of the day, D&D 5th edition, mind you, there are some other systems that could contort themselves to work for it. But like, goddamn, the fucking amount of contorting systems did during the 3.5 era so they can get that sweet D20 license. Feels real weird, man. There we go. Gonna let him dry a little bit just so I can hold him a bit better. Yeah, let's get some metal on the blade. I got my little palette. Little metal palette. Actually to a point where like I kind of feel like my metal color bottle is getting a bit lighter because I use it a lot. But I don't know what it's gonna feel like when it's empty, if that makes any sense. So how you doing, Billy? Welcome. And how you doing, Proxy? How you nerds doing? Howdy. Don't wait. It's with me with the shirt. I be working. Billy Shirt Inspector Bucket. Just this little. I need to clean this brush. I'm seeing like little gunk. Clean this. With a slight headache. Yeah, that's fair. At least it's the weekend, so you can like rest and get your EP muscles. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, at least you can like kind of like take it easy, get ready for the week, just have a nice bit of relaxation. I'm currently working on Uriel Ventris, trying to make bother to kind of leave that. I'll probably have to go back and. But yeah, I'm working on my Uriel Ventris kit bash. It turned out pretty good. This is a power sword, so I might eventually make this glow. I don't know. I do like doing glow effects. But like I'm also painting this metal. I don't know why. We'll find out. I don't think his sword is. This sword doesn't even have like a little energy bit on it. Oh, 12 hours fucking sucks. Oh, my condolences. That sounds fucking brutal. One of those things that like when I complain about the guild, it's like really not that bad at the end of the day compared to that. Like, sounds fucking rough. Hang in there, yo. Was it because it's a holiday weekend, or is it just like just general busy? I know a lot the guild kind of picks up in busyness toward the end of the year. Orc helmet. This is from Puppets War? I think a while ago I was like, I kind of like the idea of doing some Mord orcs. Like orcs are very Mordor style. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that really anymore. But I got the STLs, so it's going to be good for like little decapitated orc bits. Past year's really started. I can imagine, yeah. Is that like enough hours that you would consider looking for something else, or is this just like a bit of a rough patch into otherwise like pretty legit positions? So you're just gonna like tough it out. Either way is valid. I'm just curious. Give myself a little head scratch. What I want to do for you, the vents and the bottom parts. We do those for that metal as well. Off. But yeah, no, definitely try to take care of yourself if you can. I understand. It's like if you can't, that's fair. I know I'm kind of like borderline thinking about trying to ollie out the guild in some way. It's odd because there's a lot of days where I'm like, this doesn't feel too bad, and then there's other days I'm like, oh god, no, this it's weird because like I can't even really put like a finger on it. I can't really be like oh this day in particular is extra exhausting, and it's like it's functionally similar than every other day. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just my restless elven brain. I'll give it a year before I look. Oh yeah, okay, well that's fair. If you give it a 1 year shake and you're like, nah, not worth it, that's understandable. Sure, you'll figure something out. Oh no. I'll try to figure something out. I don't know if I want to finger any jobs just yet. Just yet. Who knows? Life is a stuck my finger. Life is a box of chocolate. Sometimes you stick your fingers directly into paint on accident. Like that. Finger, I hardly goddamn it. This is the best $50 I ever spent. having access to pedal emotes is probably some of the best money I've ever spent. There's probably some other uses. Like I think at one point I was like, what? Like, so there's different like zoom levels I have for my mini painting on stream, but I typically find that there's like one zoom level that really just kind of works and I stick with it. In theory, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I could just like tie this to the different pedals. There's been VTubers that have like really done some neat shit with pedals in the past. Like I know there was a PNG tuber that did a lot of stuff with pedals, and then eventually he went a little ape shit, so that kind of got lost in the shuffle. How you doing, Nagi? How you doing, Chieftain? Welcome. How you two nerds doing? What is Golden Boy? Oh yeah, so I am remaking Uriel Ventris to the Ultramarines because I thought it would be funny if I take all my Minotaurs and just make them Ultramarines, like mechanically. So I basically kit bashed my own Uriel Ventris out of a Primaris body and a bunch of 3D printed parts. But yeah, so I thought that'd be a fun little thing to do. It's been pretty fun actually. I've been enjoying it. How you doing, Nagi? How you doing? Mini warp my cruiser. God, yeah, Battlefield Gothic does seem neat. Especially when you get like a ship the size of a gigantic fucking cathedral. Friend of your first Marine. Yay! Yo, let's go. Nice and nice. I know at one point I wanted to do a custom chapter. It's mostly just I really like the coloring I do for the Minotaurs. It just feels nice. My cast are very similar because that's how I got that. Like I got this guy's not done yet because I forgot his little arm bits. I'm like, yeah, this is good for a speed paint. Like this is not my like peak painting, but like I also gotta get the candles. But like, I'm pretty happy about how that turned out. I got an additional other 5 to get to that point as well. Those are the ones with the shield. No, those are... Yes, never mind. The other ones are the double hammer boys, so those are going to be even easier. Yippee, let's go. Oh yeah, gotta get the little purity seal. Oh, is there an... Oh yeah, I think you can actually play the NIDs too, so if you like that, I think that's a thing. I know that there's like basically a campaign for every like big faction, more or less. Like I think the Chaos one is supposed to be kind of but I know you can like capture a planet and dedicate to Nurgle, which I think is pretty legit. Oh, I can see that, yeah, because it's like you do like the basic Marines as your like tutorial campaign, more or less, and then the other ones get really weird. Which I'm okay with that. That's a fun way to do stuff. Let's go. Oh yeah, because there's that. The Necrons are also I tend to enjoy Necrons a lot in Warhammer media. I've never really quite gotten to the point where I'm like, yes, I need a Necron army. Though apparently at my local shop, somebody just like at some point somebody just went and turned in an entire fucking like Necron army. just like ready to go. And there are days I'm like, but now I gotta be good. I gotta be good, especially because Trench Crusade has been taking over my brain. At least with Trench Crusade, if I have a dumb idea, that's just like one mini. It's like I haven't started any Sultanate stuff yet. Like the weird Blastoise conversion I'm thinking about. How's how you doing, Bashi? How you doing? Yeah, it's like like every time I see them in the lore, they're really cool. Yeah, exactly. I do think there are cool Necron models, but they don't hit the same level of cool as like a hideous like Chaos Freak, where I'm just like, yes, you are fucked up, and the light of the Emperor will never be upon you. I have to paint you. Which is also probably why I lean towards Hell Factions and Crusade, but I do have other options. At least I've managed to spread out into basically getting a little bit of everything. In a theory where I become John Demo Man of my local shop. I believe the Minotaurs have like the little Imperial cresting is actually copper. I feel like I've seen that copper in a couple spots. I'm gonna do that just for a little bit of variety. How you doing, Goonie? Yeah, it's a golden boy. It's I do my Space Marines Minotaur style because I just have Marines. You know, you just end up with Marines, so it's like I'm gonna paint them. Yeah, that seems like a good mix. I'm kind of surprised that Tau don't have an option, but I think Tau are neat, but like it wouldn't bother me if they're not included. How you doing, Spork? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so yeah, this is a normal Primaris figure that I have kit bashed into what's it called? So there's a Space Marine called Uriel Ventris, who's like a big deal. If you guys know anything about the Daemon Kilaba, he was the guy that broke it up. But my Minotaurs, because I'm using a lot of Ultramarine models, so like I have a kit bashed Gilliman to be my chapter master. And I have a Calgar model that's kicking around in my just house in general. That's eventually going to get kit bashed as well. I just thought it'd be fun to take all the named characters and just make them into Minotaurs variants. I thought it'd be fun. They're touted to be great. They kind of, it depends. Like legitimately, like if it's one of those things where like if shooting is good in the edition, they tend to be pretty aight. But then if it's not, they get their shit wrecked. As you know, it's kind of happens when you get like a really hyper focused play style. If it's good, then you're good, and if it's bad, you're just gonna have a bad time. How you doing, nobody? Yeah, given corruption arc, no, it's better. They're being uplifted. That was funny when there was a guy. I wish I could remember who from yesterday's chat was just like, "Oh yeah, I like Ultramarines a lot," and I'm like, "Well, sorry, buddy." They've been like relatively aight in the books I've read, actually, though. Like the first Heretic, there was a lot of just fucking just like Gilliman just be like, yo, I'm doing my job, and then in the what's it called, in Betrayer, it's funny because like I don't think a lot of the minis really show Gilliman just rocking double power fists. I got my dig. I probably did. The beginning of the stream was acting a little weird, so I might have missed. I might have forgot. Might have got some stuff mixed up. Either way, I can give you a second. And you can have an extra howdy as a treat, you know. But yeah, like Gilliman sometimes just rocks two giant fists, and I think that's very cool of them to do. Very fun. Get that same copper like right here. I think this is gonna like significantly like color change a lot of this, but well, anything I can do to add a little pizzazz. It's him, Robert Powerfist. So it's so much easier than the Rebute. It's like that. That's it. Like, it's weird because like Lion L. Johnson is also a very silly name, but it's like the way you put those together is really silly. But individually, all of those things are things I've heard. Johnson's not that weird. Lion is not that weird. L. Johnson is kind of strange, but I can live with it. It's got that like fantasy, like I am Glindelflorvin, like an elf with like 3 billion apostrophes in their name. I feel like that's mostly kind of died down in fantasy. I could be wrong though. I typically don't see it as much these days. Again, I'm not like super consuming a lot of fantasy stuff these. Oh, so all right, there we go. Looking pretty good. What do I want to do now? Well, the Necron ships I think are kind of in that weird thing where they like are still very, very space Egypt in a way that's very silly. Like I like the crescent shaped ones, but I think like the 2 marks, the ones where they're just like floating around and you just got like I get the idea is to look like a rib cage filled with little Necrons in there, but just they look really silly. They look really black brown, ooh, black gray. The wild names, yeah. Especially because you want even if you want like a really fantasy names in an anime, you still want it something that you could translate into katakana pretty easy. So that would make sense. So watch him. I should watch some anime. I should watch some anime at some point. Man, how? How when? Party to boarding. Oh, you can have Carnivians as part. Carnivians, goddammit. Carnifexes as boarding parties. My Legion of Everblight slipped out. I was like Carnivians. Oh wait a minute. Oh, wrong game. Wrong game where that model is actually supported and not just buried into the depths, forgot to be forgotten about. Fucking Privateer Press. Fuck you, Steam. It really, that's not Steamforged Games' fault. I'm pretty sure that was entirely a Privateer Press's. But still, get them fucking arm. This one, oh, luckily this arm doesn't really need it. Actually doesn't have a whole lot of joints. Super visible. I have to get some like behind the cape though. Got to get some behind the cape. But yeah, even like I'm just thinking about like popular stuff like Freerin is not that hard to pronounce. It took me a while to get it still because my pronunciation is awful. But like yeah, it's like not too bad. That's a very reasonable name. I'll do this. The coat could maybe use another layer to purple. Do that, and then maybe another layer on the pauldrons, and the rise up quickly. Look, I don't know. Part of me feels like I should have made the base more elaborate, but like I don't. At the time that felt right, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it. How you doing, Yayuri? How you? Welcome. I'm painting Urian Vantis. Urian, no, I can't do Vantis. It's fucking Carcat's last name. Oh, that would actually no, that would be kind of fun. I take it back. I think accidentally slipping a Homestuck reference into this guy's parody name would actually be fantastic, and I should do that. Oh, oh, cool. He's only got like one cheek exposed. It's actually perfect. So even the actual model itself only had one open cheek. There we go. What's how you doing? We both finishing a big behemoth. Ooh, yo, let's go. I go because those spicy spire models. In a different life where I had infinite time and infinite desire to paint all the time, I would definitely get into that because like the big spire models do look really. Usually it's the infantry where I kind of get lost, but I know you can kind of run spires as like pretty heavy big sin against nature. I have plenty of cheek. There we go. For people who don't know, I got one of those foot pedals for Black Friday, so I have I'm going to be using it a lot. I'm gonna absolutely be like overusing the fuck out of that foot pedal. I don't care. It's very fun. Any VTubers, I know at least 2, if not more, are lurking and or watching. The pedals are kind of neat. They're kind of neat. I got 3 emotes put on mine. Go. Got points for the best girl. Uriel Ventris is best girl? No. This. Oh, for Nanners! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the next fan club. Yippee! Let's go. Nice. For people who do not know, this is my wonderful snake Nanner. She's still doing good. I was hoping to get her some food today when I was doing laundry, and the pet store closed. So tomorrow's the plan. Tomorrow's the plan to get her a new rat. They've been disappointing me with lack of rat. Yeah, by the way, she's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty. Does not take much for her to be doing good these days. It's really nice. I'm gonna be honest. Having a snake is a really fucking durable pet. How's how you doing, son? Uncle, look at how you doing. But yeah, no, she's really cute. I love Nanners. She's big chillin'. I need to enjoy Nanners as much as I can because it is now the winter. So eventually she's gonna go on like a month-long hibernation for it's been very consistent. Every time she does, I do like panic because seeing your pet not move for a month is kind of weird. Or even like 2 months. It's actually like most of winter. Most of winter, but use edible paint. No, I will give her the freshest rat. She'll get the good stuff, don't worry. I'm not gonna paint those rats. But I've gotten used to her hibernation rituals, but they still make me feel weird. But yes, yeah, Yuri one. Welcome to the sophomore year of the official Names fan club. What does Hal do? I paint rats. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stuck over button. Hey, there we go. How if I paint rats? I legitimately I don't paint rats nearly enough. Oh, hold on, camera froze. There we go. Gotta flippy that. And I'm realizing like it's weird that it never like really settles in like how wild my fucking setup is. Oh shit. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to there we go. For living, you are a minute. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I gotta bump your shit up. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let me get that real quick. Saw you're too far down, and I will make sure to rectify that. Let's go. Put you right at the tippy top. Excellent. There we go. There we go. There we go. So yes, horror loving. Welcome to the senior plus rank of the official Nanners fan club. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I had to duck out to the side. All right, is camera back? Camera's back. Yippee! Let's go. They're doing metal on the gun. I think I need an additional drop. The fuck never. Oh, Necrons have a lot of vehicles because like they are a big space empire, so they got all the fun stuff. Oh yeah. To be fair, I painted a lot more rats this year than I have compared to other years because of the Scaventide box. I guess for a lot of people, I should explain that. I think every now and then I do need to explain that. Oh no, Necrons do a fuckload of space stuff. They do. It's mostly that because their empire is still kind of waking up, they haven't really brought out a lot of their stuff. But yeah, no, most of the big Necron lords have like a pretty sizable space fleet, and they fly through like Infinite Divine mentions this, where like fucking not Trazen, the other one, Orkan. Like he's doing like calculations to like slingshot himself between stars, so that way they don't have to use the warp. But they just fucking just like, yo, we're just gonna like ping pong blast our way between the different planets, and it's really, really cool. I think Nids are cool, but I do like Necrons a lot. Like I said, in the story, they're very fun. I don't think that's ever going to translate into me buying Necron models, but yeah, who knows? Maybe someday. Couple little Greeblies on this asshole. There we go. A Xeno. No, if we're going to best Xenos, I still really like the Rat Goal from the RPGs. They're really, really neat. If we're talking about mainstream Xenos, that's a real good question though. This is weird because like I like my Xenos more alien. So like for me, like Eldar and Orcs still feel very like, you know, fantasy-ish. I don't dislike them. They're both fun, but like the idea that someone's like, yes, Orcs are Xenos. Like taxonomically, that's correct, but they don't hit the same niche as like Tau or Kroot or even like some of the weird one-off dudes. Little dots on the Paturges. But yeah, the Necrons do got a lot of space stuff going on, so you're good. I mean, you're gonna see. You're assuming that you're just starting out. You're gonna see a lot of that very soon in that game. Elfie Gothic. I figure out what they're doing after I think I got maybe 2 or 3 more streams in me for the Middle Earth, like the Third Age. Because we just got to Helm's Deep. So if we're going by movie logic, I'm curious if we're going to go to Isengard. Going to Isengard would make a lot of sense. As just like, if considering that it's Lord of the Rings fan fiction and we're hitting all the key points. Isengard, and then we're gonna do something with Pelennor Fields maybe. And then eventually, of course, we gotta go to Mount Doom. You would think so. I still don't think I've seen a Hobbit in the entire game. I assume in somewhere in Helm's Deep we're gonna see like Frodo and Sam for like 0.3 seconds under contractual obligation. But I really haven't. I legitimately was like, they're going to have a Hobbit party member. It would be weird if they didn't, like, because I know Hobbits going out on adventures aren't, like, that's rare as shit. It's mostly the Bilbo extended family. The Bagginses. But, like, no, but just considering that this is super fanficky, I was like, oh, maybe they'll have one. Like, no. Weird moment of restraint from a thing that has not shown any. I'll bit the bullet. God damn it. Fucking puns. Little back. I can never remember what color I consistently make the backstrap. Sometimes I make them like kind of cable-y and sometimes I don't. So it's metal there. The other one, you can't see. Yippee. Let's go. Yeah, but I don't. I think the purple needs another one. Get some. Ventris, that's a toke trait right there. This brush should be good. Yippee! So yeah, we're still going pretty good, which is kind of wild then, because that means like we jumped to disc 2. It's like, how much is on fucking disc 2 then? I assumed that disc 2 was going to imply that like it was wrapping up, but maybe not. I guess we only are starting to hit our 3-star gear, so I'm assuming there has to be at least there's also half stars too, so I just gotta throw things out. Oh yeah, the Necrons, it's just very funny when they're like, yeah, no, we don't have to bother, like, our ships don't need gravity, and they don't need fucking, like, life support. Which was, because, like, which, I think they have something kind of close, though, because I remember Trazen was like, yo, Orkin, I infected your ship with aliens, sorry. You better catch them, because they breed really, really quick, and they're really, really sturdy. Oh, Trazen. Oh, you big fucking goober. But what a lad. What a creature. Space Wolves versus Nids. Who will win? I'm assuming since you're playing as the PC, the Nids one. I haven't used this purple in a while. This is like my Death Guard's main purple, and I really, really like it. Like, I was like, oh, this is really shiny. Really shiny. I should watch out a little bit. Yes until no. Fair. Understandable. I got bullied by the elves. Haha. Elf bullying eternal. There we go. There, yay. Oh, let's go. I think actually even like... Oh, there's like a bunch of stuff back there I gotta get. Okay. Take a sip. Ad break. Oh, fucking ad break. Why? Nande. That's the Infant and the Divine sitcom Kickstarter. That would be very fun. Unfortunately, I don't know if they'll ever like do anything else with that. I am curious to see that, like, if 40K shows do start being made, if they're going to ever, like, dig into the reserves. Because I know for a lot of people are like, I still haven't read it yet, but I know, like, Eisenhorn is kind of like, yo, this is one of the classics. Like, that could be adapted, probably. I don't know, I guess it really depends on what the secret level stuff is coming out soonish? I'm vaguely. It feels weird that we're in fucking December. How you doing, Chakra? How you doing? The passage of time fucks with me still. But it's like, yeah, no, like today's the first day of September. Just December, goddamn. I guess the first day of December, which is kind of wild. Yeah, I guess it's sometime soon. I guess that secret level thing is sometime soon, and I know it's got something to do with Space Marine 2 and like Titus and whatnot. But I wonder what they're going to be doing. Because is it gonna show like the in between Space Marine 1 and 2? Is it gonna be doing its own thing? I know it involves Titus, so there's gotta be some connection somewhere. Also because it's like video game themed, I guess. Got all the purple. Let's go. Let's let you dry for a little bit. Let's do it. Oh yeah, maybe I should do copper for the sword as well. Give it a little bit more color identity. I could just do copper on the wings. There we go. It takes place after Space Marine 2? Really? I guess that kind of makes sense because like even the game was like, yo, you did it, but a Space Marine's duty is never over kind of deal. But yeah, fair. Understandable. So just paint in between the wings. That was still pretty good. I could also copper the little jewel. Also, I greatly enjoy. I still love the Katamari soundtrack stuff. By the way, I think like most of the Katamari stuff is officially on Spotify now, which is good because like there's just like usually if there's like a big popular song from like a video game or something, somebody will upload like a silly little cover to Spotify, and then they'll just get all the royalties and shit. God, it's the saddest one though is like Shiabun Records, the ones that do like the tiny little like Toho jam, like the Toho Bossa Nova. Somebody has been like releasing AI records under their name, so it's added to their Spotify page, and it really fucks with me. Because like you can tell it's just like it's like Toho AI shitty generic anime girl, and the song is called like Tokyo Dreams or whatever. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's so fucking blatant. How you doing, Horace? I'm working on a Uriel Ventris, but I'm doing a Minotaur's version. How you doing? Yeah, Succubus skin turned out really good. Yeah, it's a really banging skin paint. Did you do a heresy? No. Why would the Minotaurs are loyal boys? They've never done anything wrong, except for. Because it's funny me making them into Ultramarines because canonically the Ultramarines hate them. I haven't really read the source directly, so I don't know exactly the way it went down. But the basic idea was like they were told to knock off a dispute between two Ultramarine successor chapters, and the way they decided to solve the dispute was to murder the fuck out of both of them because yeah, no more dispute if everyone's fucking dead. I mean, to be fair, I do a bunch of like chaos. I was doing chaos yesterday. Today's a little I can be a loyalist as a treat. But you're pretty rough, and I'll just. This side turned out really nice and neat. The other one did not. Sword's looking pretty good. Yippee. Gotta do anything funky with. Oh, I could. There we go. Hold on. Got a little bit the tubing. I don't know exactly the rubbery bits of the Marine. There we go. Yeah, everybody hates them, and that's why I love them. I love that it's like, yo, why are you guys like this? Why are you guys so fucked up? And I'm like, yeah, perfect, because they're perfect. Never change. Do a little dry brushing on the orc. Let's do a little orc dry brush just to get a little bit of texture for the face, and then I could use that to highlight the teeth a little better. The dry brush I was using earlier. Hold on. Fuck, did I put that? Oh, there it is. Go. But yeah, no, I liked that they're huge bricks. It's fun. It's fun for me. Dry brush with a little bit of green, and because he's the base, and this is not going to matter a whole lot. I do actually genuinely like this this though. It's if I ever do more with orcs, I think maybe kind of build up from this. Oh, got that. Look to screen left. I don't think she's like, yeah. Oh no. It's also maybe it's because I don't got the tail out. You know. Yeah. I know, right? It's their burden is so hard, and I'm so glad that the High Lords of Terra decide to, like, you know, just like to reward them for their valor and bravery of massacring other Space Marines. That they get all the fun relics, and they get Contemptor Dreads and all the other toys, and then if they kill Space Marines, they get to take the stuff they want from them. You know what? I think it's worth it. It's squatters' rights for relics, you know. It's gonna be bright enough to, oh, not too much. Slightly. Oh wait, where's my tan? I can actually do it. Leather brown. I don't think I typically use this color a lot, but I think it's gonna work good. The music. Relaxing customary music when rolling around in cherry blossoms. This playlist is named very, very good. Let's do that. Yeah, exactly. There's that one thing. It's like everybody's like which faction commits the best war crimes, and then that's your favorite. That's why I like Minotaurs. I don't need them to, I don't need the one loyalist thing I have. I don't need them to be good or relatable. I just want them to be bricks. Let's go. Hey, there we go. I've never been like a big fan of this color, but it makes a really good dry brush over the dirt. Makes a good dirt dry brush. So this is my usual. I use a combination of cork, like dirt texture, and little scenery orc, you know, nothing too wild. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to start doing it. I'll start doing this way, because usually I do a bit of a lighter brown. I think I'm kind of digging this a lot. It will probably get grimed up though. It's not gonna stay as pristine. Yeah, my pristine dirt. Oh, how I love my pristine dirt. A little bit more on there. But yeah, no, Minotaurs are fun. Fun. Let's see though. So I'm realizing too, if I want to do the fucking Amazon delayed my resin re-up, so it's like if I do want to do that Blastoise next week, I'll have to do it on a Saturday, which I don't know. I feel weird. Like I enjoy my triple painting weeks, but I also feel like I don't know. Like is that like it kind of feels lazy in a weird way? I don't know. Go back and forth. It's like sometimes people just like seeing what I paint on Saturdays, and other times I'm like you doing something a bit more spontaneous or whatever. Steve is close to making you more dirt. Let's go. Yeah, I can get. I have heard people will take dirt from like their backyard and they'll mix it with glue and some other stuff, and they do render it into a dirt paste. I've heard really good things about doing that. Note to self: I got a new dirt recipe. At least for dry brushing style. Hey, look at him! I can get his teeth while I'm waiting. What do I want to do for this? I already got like parchment khaki color. I think that would be good because, you know, I don't think orcs are like big brushers. I don't think they're really big flossing. Unless it's just like picking shit out of their teeth with like a grot or something. Maybe they do have floss squigs. That could be like at this point, since anything can be a squig, like fuck it, why not? But like maybe there is a toothbrush squig out there. I gotta get a little bit more though. It started. What if I had this paint? Some things I do kind of wish I had like a good feel for like when this came out. Cause like sometimes they'll put dates on there and sometimes they won't. I feel like I've had this khaki forever, but nope. It's evergreen. I'm sad because like I do sometimes use colors back when I like there's like a couple things I was just noticing today. I was like I've been using like the same like general laundry bin since college. Like it's like a laundry bin. It's not. It doesn't need to be that fucking wild. But man, I've had this fucking forever. It's still doing its job, so there's no reason to get rid of it. Like so, that's a lot of my paints. Hey, there we go. This no brightness I wanted. It's away from mine. Oh yeah, because Necrons don't give a fuck. They don't need the warp. They just got those fancy scientifically powered ships. I do like that. It's like the fucking like what's it called? Like the chronomancers are just like, yo yeah, I just did the sigil of fuck up time and stuff like that. You know, I just wiggled my hands around and then you know I invoked the proper stuff of time control. And it's like this is like I know their stuff isn't powered by the warp, but they're just like, yeah, fuck you. We got science magic, motherfucker. Yeah, they're just like it's for all intents and purposes, it's magic. I don't care that it's magic. It's great. I do kind of like me some science magic. I just find it funny how just blatant it is. It's pretty good. Hey, look at him. Look at this little guy. He's eventually gonna get like gunk in his mouth. How you doing, Flaming? How you doing? Yes, this is a Primaris based on Uriel Ventris that I try to make all Ultramarine-y because I thought it'd be fun. How you doing, Meister Miller? Welcome. How you nerds doing? Turn up the music on my side. Oh yeah, he just like fucks with time at all points during like any interaction. It's really great. Like, it's to be fair, if I had casual time manipulation things, because I don't like doing this, but sometimes my brain is like, do you ever just like sit down and just like, man, if I could go back in time, like more like quantum leap style, where it's like there's not like a big time machine and you exist as a separate person, you just more like pop into the body of yourself. Like I was like, man, I think about that stuff sometimes. I don't want to. It's just like a daydream kind of thing. It's like it's dumb because like technically like it's just kind of like mental masturbation. It's just like, oh if I did this differently. Maybe Uriel did. The only thing I know he 100% did was blow up the Daemonculaba. How you doing, Usagi? How you doing? I'm doing good. I think most of us are doing good. Just kind of that like, oh man, the Thanksgiving holiday be over, at least for the Burgerlanders among us. And soon it'll be time to return to some normalcy. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll find out. I just gotta do that. I'm greatly amused, Burrito. Just like you're like you're making me want to play it, Battlefield Gothic 2, the game, because that is the kind of shit they get up to all the time. Fucking Eldar just like webwaying behind you and just being like annoying assholes when you don't want them even be there is very, very, very on brand. Just funny how much on brand it is. Be dumb shit. Oh, that would be the worst. Oh, that would be the fucking worst. Yeah. I'm always kind of one of those, like, I've seen enough cautionary tales of time travel that like I don't want to ever do it. So maybe that's one of those things. It's like maybe time travelers do know that time travel is really cool and based, so they go back in time and then they lead to the development of movies telling people they shouldn't go time travel because it's really cool. They don't want their cool dude monopoly taken over. I'm sure that's bullshit, but still, you know. A blood for the blood god in your arm. Oh god, no, that sounds painful. Because yeah, that stuff dries kind of like gel-ish, jelly. That's the luck with that. I've had that. I think I did that. Like, there's like a couple of times that like I got pretty long hair. Like every now and then I'll get the worst. Oh yeah, no, the worst thing I've ever had in my hair. I was using like pour-on resin for some terrain. I made some turnip 28 like little swamp thingies. So I made one of those, and then I went into the bathroom like the next day, and there was just like a small clump of my hair that was just covered in resin. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. That's real sad. You're not good at time travel. Hold on. Yep, once again, this is the best fucking investment. Holy shit, I did not know I needed this in my fucking life. I need a little bit more purple. A little bit. You're dead. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you're punning harder than usual. A little bit. Bring on my Christmas directions after Thanksgiving, so slightly more exhausted. Oh, I can see that. I don't decorate a huge amount, so I don't have to deal. I'm also sad because a lot of my like childhood. There we go. I wiped accidentally a little bit of paint near my. There we go. Wiping paint where I should not be wiping paint, but I think a lot of my like family like childhood decorations are currently with my adopted. And to be fair, she's got a kid, so like I would rather my niece get to enjoy them, as opposed to just them sitting here. I do have like a dinky little like fold out electric tree that sometimes I'll pull up, just for funs, you know. But typically, since I don't spend a lot of holiday at here, it's very silly. That's reason not to glue him to his. Guess I still need access to the back parts of the fucking key. Get another layer of purple here. That shit up, which. See how Tiger shit. That's fine. It's fine. And once again, I'm not too bothered by the puns. It's just sometimes I'm just like, oh. Which once again, if I didn't do that, the puns wouldn't be as fun, you know. But like that's part of the joy of punning, to get groans. I should try to get these little lips, I guess. It's not great at making association. To be fair, a lot of puns are like almost pre-made. So really, a lot of it could just come down to you just like legitimately getting a book of puns and just having them on standby. It's grown-up humor. Hey, let's go. Fun. I like that one actually. But yeah, like it's like I mean there are like freestyle puns are typically what I do. Like I'll freestyle puns, but like if once you get the basis, a lot of it. I mean, I'm gonna be real. A lot of it is just homophones. Like if you can get like a pile of homophones ready to party at any time, you'll be fine. I think this cozy Katamari playlist is very similar to the last one, but it's also like the really chill Katamari stuff, so I'm not too bothered by it actually. Not the worst. Homophobic. I can combine them too if I want to go. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, the Katachan emote is just like a lot of my emotes. I like. Yeah, I keep saying to myself that I need to get some like more like professionally done emotes. But I'm gonna be real. Some of my favorite ones are ones that are just like very blatant. Little like I just took this from somewhere and it's silly, like that in the Neil Breen one. Until Games Workshop is like, I am going to sue you, remove that. Like there's no reason not to put it on there. That's a good one. That's a good Barry one. I need really just to think about what I need to do is find a good emote artist that other people are using. I did get a bunch of emotes, like some of the like last Howl emotes that look really solid from an artist that doesn't really do art. Well, it's weird. Sometimes like you'll have an artist and they'll do stuff for you and then they'll just kind of vanish. Like my previous VTuber Papa just like one day was just like closed everything and just kind of like ascended into the void. I don't really know exactly what happened with that. Was it just like a priority change or what? I think I was asking for something. Like nothing big, just like, you know, like hey, I'm ready to get some change. Nothing. And then like radio silence on there. I think somebody else like messaged me and were like, yo, do you know X guy? I'm like, well, yeah, he's my VTuber puppet. It's like, I haven't heard from him for a while, and he owes me something. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if that's true or not. And anyway, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. The emote styles I'm looking for. That's it. I don't exactly know. Like, I think that's something I might want to like ask you guys. I think that's honestly like I think like towards the end of the year I've done like not like full like not like analysis, but just kind of like goals for the next year, other like I don't know, other things, little changes people might like. That might be good for that. Just like put some emote ideas to vote. I did find through my sister Meadow, my VTuber sister. She got like a really good logo recently for like a pretty decent price. I think I'm gonna hit them up once again, depending on how much tomorrow's gonna cost me. We'll find out. But I assuming that I can make it through there relatively financially stable, I might want to just get a similar one from that artist, which would be. Jeez, why is this purple so thick? Oh, that might also be true too. Yeah, if English is not your primary language, it makes the pun crafting a little more tricky. To be fair, that's not your fault. I'm gonna try 2 drops of the dark purple. Oh, I'm gonna take 1 drop of sword hilt burgundy. Not that. Sorry. It's what's it called? Sorcerer's cloak. I haven't done this mix in a hot minute. Vortex mixer, let's go. Yeah, I like, you probably know like a decent amount of French puns. I don't know if they would translate. We can learn. God damn it, never mind. Jay is already fucking pouncing. Mix those up, and I think when I did the stippling on the, I did some stippling already. There we go. Some people I know who do emotes and are streamers. Oh, okay. I don't know how to process all that just yet. Oh yeah, Big Ham. I do know the Big Ham. Check that out later. I don't know if I copy that later, but yeah. Maybe I'll just ask you guys. I'll ask you later for some suggestions. I would like to get some stuff. I think I kind of like hit this point a lot in my brain where I'm like, I feel like my assets are kind of lacking. Like I feel like I could do a bit more with that. So yeah, that's something I should definitely. I did find someone who does like overlays pretty well. I could do a recommendation. That's a doable idea. General stream recommendations. Yeah. Do a little screen capture of that just so I could think about that later. Yeah. If on one flash, just Jesus Christ. I took psychic damage from that one. There we go. Yeah, on one hand. On one hand, like, yeah, that might be a good idea. But if somebody is just like Hal feet picks, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I gotta blow up this channel. I gotta blow up too. It's already gone to shit. So we'll find out. I'll consider making one, and then we'll just see what the general behavior is of you nerds. Generally, you guys nerds behave. Some of you get a little wild. We'll find that out. Got plenty of time. It's good. Hey. I'm currently doing just like a little. Basically, I'm just trying to keep this like relatively light and just kind of stipple up on the the ridges of the cloak. I don't think I'm gonna do like anything like that much while there. And if I do actually hit the edges as well, so show feet. Excellent. I was definitely worried actually for a while. I was like, is this gonna be too cumbersome to use? It's like, no, it's really nice. It's really, really, really nice. Yeah, okay, this isn't too bad. That's how you doing, Cole. Welcome. Got the 2K list of Dark Angels. Hey, let's go. Congratulations. Hopefully the assembly and painting goes smooth for you. That could be a lot of fun though. Excellent. It's a very conversational stratagem. I don't understand. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. That's one way to do it. Just like, I don't know what's going on, so I'm fine. I think my lights are a little too bright, so it's like I can see little bits and pieces of like how the colors is affecting this. Okay, it's working pretty well. Trying to do just like mostly like the of this little stipples. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do. I think my lights are too bright and it's fucking with like some of the way I perceive color. Gotta tweak that a little bit. I guess I could do. I think if I had my iPad out, I could fuck with the color a little bit, but I'd have to go get it. I think for this stream, I'll just deal with it, and then next stream, I'll maybe try to fuck around with that a bit. Thank you for the hydrate stretch. Let's go. No, I'll never do a feet painting stream either. How's how you doing, Fred? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, let's go. Today, I have not also like needed to chug water like a monster, so maybe whatever has been going on is doing better, illness wise or whatever the fuck. Because I've been like needlessly thirsty. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, how you doing, Fred? Assuming that you are still here, which okay. I'm currently working on my Uriel Ventris. I'm currently doing some little cloak stipples, seeing how it goes. I'm currently get that like nice textured build up. Make it look a little bit more ragged, just on the like little tips, I guess. Yeah, I did see also some like I saw a guy who was like, yeah, I tried to do some stippling on this cloak and I did it for like 6 hours. I'm like, oh, that's a bit much. Oh, that's a bit. I don't think we're going quite that far, especially because I probably think I'm gonna wash this a little bit. Here I can kind of see where it gets a little. Then also maybe I get a thinner brush. Try a thinner brush. You're real good at that. Hey, thank you. It's actually like one of those like. I don't think I'm stagnating, but I do think that like as terms of like a guy that paints minis, there are a couple ways I should push myself a little bit more. I think trying to like practice techniques and get better at doing stuff like this is actually like a really good thing for me to do. Getting to like slightly get some color build up for this. I think all I have to do is just angle it like this way, like actually get like a good feel. Hitting like at this point mostly just the tip, and then I'll probably switch to slightly brighter mix. I think that's what happened when I tried to stipple onto the skin, where I didn't do enough like in between color mixture. Like sometimes the transitions, if they were very lucky, they were really smooth. The minis upside down. I mean, maybe honestly, you guys do know the there's a thing that a lot of graphic artists do where they'll actually like flip the oh, that's too. They'll actually like flip the thing side like they will reverse the canvas so they can see like a bunch of little flaws. So like maybe that's something that could be applicable to mini painting. I don't know 100% now, but potentially it could. Yeah, that's a digital thing too. It's like I've seen people like Vince Venturella and stuff, just like, yeah, this technique, if you can do it right, will add like a nice little texture bit to the cloak and whatnot, which I think would be very, very good there as well. Just trying to make it look a bit more fabric-y, I guess. To be fair, I think like this also looks good on skin too. Like it's kind of like almost like a weird similar variant to glazing, if you do it right, but then you could also do it in a way that like you purposely leave little like brush marks. It adds like a little bit of like, there we go. If I angle it there, it does look like it's like there's a bit of texture and fun there. Thanks very soon. Right? Probably gonna add a little bit more of just maybe a slight drop of the brighter stuff. Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta do the interior too. Yippee! Let's go. I almost decided just to dunk a bunch of the paint I'm working on into some like highlight stuff. Like just like add like a highlight. Maybe that's what's going on. I think maybe I just need to dim the light a little bit. Dim the light, and then I think I can fuck around the light on the camera. 'Cause previously I had some issues where like my light was like really fucked up because I used like some LED lights, which they were fine starter lights. But my current one is definitely a lot better, and I can fuck with it. I have like so I have two fucking like Rode mic arms. And initially one of them held the camera, which I don't have right now. But I have like a little thing to hold an iPad in there. I do need to put mine in. It was a couple of years ago, I got me an iPad. It's absolutely, honestly, like I don't think you need to get an iPad, but like as somebody that does a lot of wargaming, I think it's really really nice for just like just like checking your armies you're working on. If you're playing a game that has a lot of like rules in PDF format, it's really really handy. I would definitely recommend some sort of tablet, especially like if they're cheap. Like I don't think I really need the iPad branding, but it's just the one I just happened to get because there was like a deal or some shit. There's something to lend me here, but and besides like Apple brand loyalty, maybe there's a thought that like I could use it in theory if like my camera ever dies, I could pivot to using an iPad, which would not be the worst. At the very least, it would stop stream interruptions. Like a good redundancy measure. Oh, hey, there we go. We're getting some like nice texture buildup. Excellent. One or two more leaps in there. I did also see there was another thing I saw too from the like what's this called, the El Miniaturista guy, when I was like stippling like a big dark layer and then a bright layer, and then he kind of like used some inks and then also like maybe just like use the intermediate color to kind of work it down. And I was like, I was doing that by accident. By accident, I was doing that. I wasn't doing it nearly as smooth and like with purpose as he was doing, but I was like, oh shit, okay. Look at me, look at me. Oh, 100%. Yeah, a lot of people do. Especially got to get me a. So the Vroid Howl is looking pretty good. It's ready to party. Yeah, I'll also a lot of those people don't realize the joys that is a multi-monitor setup. I got 4 monitors, baby. I don't know how you could stream without this. Like, I guess in theory OBS could cover one of my like I could definitely move OBS I guess to a top monitor. That would be the worst. That wouldn't be too bad. But no, it's really nice. But yeah, I know some people put like chat on their phone when they stream. There's like a bunch of little different like setup differences. Unfortunately, like I think it would maybe dox people. I would love that. So I was always a fan of like when people would do like showing off their battle stations, aka like their computer setups. I always loved that shit. I always thought that shit was rad as hell. So it's yeah, I think 2 should probably be the minimum, but like, I also know like very, very successful VTubers that are like, I stream with a laptop that will explode. Like I know multiple partner VTubers that are like, yo, if I look at this laptop funny, if I run a game, like there are definitely retro people that play retro because they like retro. But there's also, it's like, if you try to play a game made after like 2005, their setup will combust. So like it's like it's like it's not the worst. We get just a tippiest top with this, and we'll see how that goes. Like the Mr. No, it's like it's just because of just it's a combination of just what I like, and like here's also the thing too. I have 4 monitors. None of them are good. I don't have like a good like 4K or like good megahertz. Like I think a lot of people probably that have like single monitor setups legitimately have better like individual monitors than I have. All of mine are like 1080p junkers. One of them I think is 720, but it does its job, aka it works for the 4 monitor setup. I'm pretty sure that was a replacement for a different one. Like I think I previously had one that didn't, that was slightly better, but it exploded. So parts of my stream, hey, not really though. Funnily enough, also it helps too that like I don't play. Like, Space Marine 2 was the last, like, very graphically intensive game I played. So, like, I don't need anything, like, really wilder than that. So, like, a lot of times, like, I feel like I'm, like, any extra little bits I would be, like, I would be missing out. Like, it wouldn't matter. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, if I get, like, a super, super, super high-def game, I'm still using junk monitors, so, like, who gives a shit? Oh yeah, it's always good to get them from like work or stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, that's like, especially like a lot, because like a lot of places will just like throw out good gear. That like if they're legitimately gonna throw it out, like the chair I'm using right now was from the guild. The guild was like, how we're gonna get rid of a bunch of these, so just help us throw it away when we're moving between offices. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it out. Don't worry, I'll take it out to the dumpster. Put it in with my stuff, and then I smuggled it home. Yippee! Let's go. So it's here. They're gonna throw it out, so I don't feel bad. I don't think anyone gave a shit. But it's just like, yeah, there we go. I got like a much nicer chair than I should have. Like it's got like a relatively good texture. Not like fucking master pro levels, but I think for what I want to do, and I think especially once the wash gets in there, I think it's gonna look pretty neat. And let's also a couple little bits on the interior. Yippee. It doesn't have a whole lot of little cape bits. That's nice. But yeah, definitely like, especially like if there's also stores that are dedicated to selling used office supplies, like because like a lot of businesses just do go under, and then inside they're going under, they leave behind like like a bunch of cool monitors and desks and stuff like that. Especially if you want chairs. I don't care about a chair. No, that's. But wait, so you literally did isn't there like a fucking like Johnny Cash song? There's like some like country guy from like way back that had a song about like building a TV out of stuff he stole from work, or like maybe no, I think it's a car. I think it was like about like a guy that worked in like some auto shop, and then just straight up just like I'm just gonna build me a car one piece at a time out of the stuff that they throw away at work. It's a bit. How you doing, Vtuber? Welcome. How you doing? It was a car. Yay! Look at me remembering songs. I really don't. Got a little bit of. What's that? Oh, there we go. Bit of red there. To figure out how to like touch up some of these little bits. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna dry brush like the little remainder bits. I guess worst case I could just maybe just give them like a very thin coat of gold later. I think doing the bronze first would be a better. There we go. Version of bricks in a house. There's probably I imagine it's like a pretty common song trope of like local worker is fed up with shit job, decides to just take enough stuff to build something. Also across the US back in the, oh god, that sounds wild. Life has been going pretty good. I'm dealing with the fact that my vacation from the guild is ending today, so it's is that like usual kind of like bittersweetness where it's like it's fun just to sit around and eat turkey all day and like but like you gotta go back to the shit. Gotta go. Unfortunately, you gotta go back. Thinking about gluing his ass to there. I want to hear about the phrase "bricking it." That sounds awful. Oh no. There we go. I could glue him here, and then I can just grip the base. Have to worry about like rubbing paint off of anything. Hey, you gotta wake up. Check your work. The guild does not let me work from home as much as I used to, and oh how I miss it. Oh how I miss it. Right there, and we'll let that dry a little bit, and then I have not started on the helmet. Not the helmet, I mean the head. So I can also go back to the metal on the... Oh yeah, because I was going to need to touch up the metal on here. Oh. Touch up the metal, get a little bit of the purple on the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, too many drops. But yeah, it's at least for me too, it's not too bad. Like really the big thing is a lot of December is going to be like waiting for a holiday and then waiting for January. January's where I got the big Magfest thing coming up. Luckily, all that's basically paid for. I think the only thing I really got to do for any Magfest prep is just like get the train. I ride the rails to Magfest, and then once I do that, that's not too expensive. So like luckily that like nothing should be interfering with any of that. Dumb paint, some dumb food. Yeah, imagine. I don't starving. I don't want that. Fine, I guess I'll do shit. Yeah, some days it feels like that, you know. But also I can also feel like, as usual, like the neat tendencies come back when I have any sort of vacation. So the stability is kind of nice. Maybe it's one of those things that if I could find something at the guild that I would like actually like really be like super jazzed about, maybe that's the real thing. Yeah, okay. I've shook that into the right container. I was like, did I put that in the right one? Yeah, we good. A little bit of dark purple, just a tiny little bit. Put my kid through dumb college. She's gonna put me in a retirement home. I don't know. If you got a kid in college, you could just be like, "Yo, I live here now." I feel like you could do the thing as a parent where you're like, you lived in my house for around 18 years. It's time to return the favor. Yeehaw. I don't know. Mostly just because everything I hear about the home is not great. Though I do fully bet that if I ever do end up in a home, it's just gonna be me. I'd like to imagine that the people are going to be also like roughly my age. I guess it depends if like I re-enter like high school dynamics, or if I can find like there's got to be some nursing homes that are like, yo, we're the nursing home for nerds. There we go. Did your grandpa like World War One like war games? Cool. Send them into the nursing home. And that way it's just like, you know, you just find a bunch of other dorks. Grandma's still playing DDR like it's 1995. Take her to the nursing home. Oh, I got this like, yeah, because like internet generation will happen at some point. Internet generation is going to end up in the home, or they're just going to be recycled in the paste. I don't know which. Find out. Get the touch upper a slight little bit. Let's go. You're allowed to steal puns, it's fine. Play nerds isn't big enough. I feel like it kind of is. I don't know though. Do the. Oh yeah, no, how you doing, Bacon Puppy? Oh yeah, no, Rancher, how you doing? Surprisingly, no, I'm painting a Minotaur. I just happen to be using a lot of the Blood Angel bits. Hey, don't you remember it? Look, it's everyone's good friend Uriel Ventris. It's him, the lad. Hold on. Oh, there's a tiny bit of thigh I gotta get. Okay, I can get that real quick. No, but to be fair, I am using a couple of bits from the what's it called? The Crimson Lords. Really, just the sword. So I figured the sword kind of looks Blood Angel-y, but like enough that's not too bad. Like it's like okay, non Blood Angel Space Marines are allowed to have a sword that has a big gem in it. I think it'd be fun. So how you doing, 20 committee? Welcome. How you doing? Oh shit, I should do. What do I want to do for the belt? A dark brown. Where's that dark brown from earlier? I moved it. Bet. I take a sip. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I'm working on my totally not Uriel Ventris. OC, do not steal. It is. Oh, here, there we go. It's Urian Vantis. There we go. Because I decided to stick with the fucking Carcat last name for extra fun. Get that. Oh, I also gotta get the little horns too. But I usually paint those blacks and something. Oh no, this has been like a relatively smooth, like little paint job. Nothing too wild. The lad is here. I get the little scripture. How are we doing time? Okay, like a decent amount. I don't think I'm gonna finish them in 2.5 hours. That would be really cool. I get the bolter. No, he's definitely not getting done. Air Ventris. God damn it. Nope. There we go. The tricky thing is I have to make sure that like I do switch out my feet. That's how you doing, Fuber, on this side, and how you doing, Moonlit Dason? Anything's going good. I did a goofy little kit bash where I took a Primaris Marine and I kind of like pushed him into the shape of Uriel Ventris from the Ultramarine, so I could run Ultramarines as the chapter for my Minotaurs, because I thought it'd be fun. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like I said, tablets are really handy for wargaming. Especially because, like, for Turnip, I just have all the Turnip books on mine, so I could just be like, okay, I gotta look up a rule, or like a cult, boom, got it, done. Very handy. Very handy. And yeah, you idiot. Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Wait, hold on. Did I get that right? Wait, or is Steve going to bed? Oh, you're senpai now. No, I don't think yeah, he's going to bed necessarily. I think that was just kind of like, oh, I made a pun. Oh god, bye. Do not perceive. Yeah, let's do the sure. There we go. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, you were actually doing that. Last time I found out that if I do it like relatively dense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I think because like I've done this technique a couple of times, and sometimes like I don't seem to get it to look right. I think that was the key. I think I've been spacing the text out too much. I did a finish thing. Oh yeah, I mean you're on YouTube enough. Hold on. I kind of have a YouTube clause where I realize that YouTube people don't have access to the same points, so don't worry, I can get you in there. I think that's fair. I see you around long enough that I know roughly in my head that you would have gotten the Nanners fan club. But yeah, for people who do not know, it's my wonderful snake Nanners. She's doing very good. I'm hoping to get her a rat at some point. I keep running into roadblocks trying to get her a rat, so she'll get a rat eventually. I believe in her. Don't worry. Yes. I'm sorry. Did I just burp? I'm very sorry about that. Hold on. Fubernuck 3. Welcome to the freshman rank of the official Nanners fan club. Wow. Over so I can see stuff. Tubular. Let's go. That's Tombstalkers to boarding parties. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I do know there's a guy at my locals that does he'll basically like make little pamphlet versions of all the rules, which is really cool. I really enjoy his little pamphletized versions of all the turnip stuff. I do red guns sometimes, but I think on this one I'm thinking like just gray bolter would be fine. Bottom little the various black, just a little bit of gray, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go. Oh, thank you for the bless you. I don't think I sneeze. So I think it burped. I don't know if that's a bless you equivalent, but I'll take it. Oh. I'm actually really surprised how quickly he's coming together. I was expecting a bit more. Exists. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like Nanner's existence makes me really happy too. She sleeps in my room. I feel like someday that's going to lead to some problems. I don't know when or how exactly, but whatever. And it's really nice though, because you know, like it's a long day. I get to come back and like there's a thing for things called periscoping, where they effectively just kind of like stick their heads out at like a 45-degree angle and just look at nothing, just like snake peering into the void, comprehending nothing. That's that's what I find that Nares is the most precious, when she's just like in some weird at attention vegetative state. What's going on in her little dome? No one knows. She doesn't know. There's no thoughts in there, but I love her anyway. It's very, really good. I have a bit of copper that I could touch this up with. Understands the scope of things. Maybe. So though. Understands copper dry. Yeah, get a little bit of copper. I don't know, like whenever I have to like just get a drop of paint for like a tiny little bit, I'm always like, waste. Oh, what a waste. Oh, I hate it. Oh no, what will I do with all this wasted paint? It's fine. That's what I really like about switching from like the little metallic bottles to just like the Vallejo metallics is you just get a bunch. You just get a bunch. It's so much. Probably wait till I like enamel wash the rest of this before I do right in the gym. There we go. So I could probably get that glued on there. Like a lot of waste. I mean, same. Oh yeah, I gotta get the little horns too. Okay. Like all these like itty bitty little details, but not too bad. Like a Apothecarian unit, I look down like, oh god, his Narthecium has like 8 buttons and like 3 layers. Oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. And this guy was like, oh yeah, I forgot the little horns on the Minotaur. Did a little bit of black on them. I can leave the little nose ring myself. It's funny. I have like so there's like a bunch of different variations of like Minotaur bits because you know different groups make them, and they all do the symbols slightly different. So like there's like the official Minotaurs one, which I don't think they really have bits for anymore. Like you used to be able to buy like an Asterion Moloc and some stuff from Forge World because I think they only really showed up as a chapter at first, really during the Badab War. Like they existed, but I mean, like when they sort of like manifested into the game proper, I think a lot of it was very Badab War. Oh, there's a little bit. I need to get a little bit more on there. Oh. Ads be coming up soon. Thank you. Bots. Letting me know if I want I glue the sword on there. Eventually he's gonna look like this just because the pose is weird, but I'm trying to do a pretty faithful recreation of the original model, so I'm just gonna go with it. It's also weird too because it's like realistically if I do end up playing 40k, I don't think it's gonna be with my Space Marine. I still got the you must make this an army disease. Oh yeah, clearly I'll be ready to go whenever I decide to actually play my Minotaurs. That mystical glorious day that will absolutely happen and not totally just be just whatever. Hey, let's go. That does look nice though. Uriel's, to be fair, like the pose is a little weird, but like I think it sells. Oh shit. I've also been doing a thing where I made a tiny little box. I just got a little box and I keep all my glue in the box because I keep doing a thing where I keep moving my glue around and I don't know where it is. Oh shit, I didn't get the other side of that too. Hold on. The one downside of doing everything with the dry brush metallic is sometimes I'll just like miss little details. Like not like the belt. I mean, like there'll be like a little bit of the belt that just still has a little bit of like the gold sheen even after the washes and everything. A little aggravating, but not the worst. The angles on this is a little weird. Oh fuck! I wouldn't realize this. Oh, this is my hubris for gluing on anything. Bleh. There you go. How you doing, Fagoth? Welcome. How you doing? Fine. Yeah, no one's gonna really see a whole lot from that side. How you doing, though? How you doing? I'm working on... Okay, I see how it is. Thank you for the hydrate and strap. See, I would love to take a picture of Nano's periscoping, but it's so random. Like, I think I might have a picture somewhere from like way in the past when she was smaller periscoping. It's the tricky thing is like, I think snakes look really cute in photography, but it's very hard to like get into a scenario where they are able to be like photographed in a way that looks nice. So like, you're like the nearest fan club ones have like a pretty good selection, but those were lucky. Like, I got really lucky with those, and like one of them is because she trapped herself within my laundry bin, and I was like, okay, this is perfect. You Dorcas, I was fucking clinging your cage, but since I have you trapped here now, I will extract at least one photograph from your predicament. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm doing pretty alright. I've been working on the lad tonight, and he's turned out pretty good. Actually, this is all done tonight, which is really wild. Gotta get the little metal bit on the top. Also, like a little bit where like the black needs recoded on the bolter. I decided to do gray, and for the most part, the gray looks like it's turning up pretty good. But I need to like get some like last little remaining bits that are still kind of looking black, like metal top. There we go. That's not too bad. Hey, excellent. Let me wait for that to dry a bit. I'll try to get more gray on there. Huh. Especially gotta get... You have to let it dry. I could just go like... Go... And then... Right there in the front. Yeah, I think something like that will be fine. Alright, it does look great. But yeah, no, it turned out pretty good. Get like a little bit more dark purple on the G. I'm gonna pull this up to my face because I think it's just gonna be the best way I can reach it. Gomen in advance. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking the little brush. I'm just pulling it close. How you doing, Lemon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I assure you I am working on a mini. Trying to... Right? Oh, the gray. The purple is like mostly dried. I gotta get a little bit more on there. Head and shoulders. It's kind of funny. He's got like I guess commanders typically have like 40mm bases, so that's not that weird. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do another quick pull up just because I want to make sure I can like really get the details. So go, man. So I wonder if I should just do like as like a joke bit, like whenever I have to pull the mini close to my face, if I just have like one of those like fucking like jingling keys or something. That could be fun. This is just so you guys know that I'm still working on a mini, but I gotta get like a really close, really precise detail. Okay, there we go. Just wrapped up Pathfinder night, so about to head to bed and lurk. Hey, it's all good, it's all good. Hopefully your Pathfinder session went well. I'm working on the lad today, who's turning out pretty good. Now to work on the head. Oh boy, let's see how I'm gonna do this. First of all, I need to do I did the thing that I've seen a lot of people do when they work on heads, where they drill a little hole in the bottom for like a toothpick size hole. Try to like get in there. Hey, let's go. Yeah. So this is a bit more like flamboyant than Uriel's typical head. Like it's got a lot more going on. Like he's got a lot more hair. This probably looks a bit more Blood Angel-y, but I kind of wanted him to look like a bit of a prick because, you know, Minotaurs. So I'm like, yeah, there we go. This is also a hairstyle could look like I'm a huge asshole. The Lord of Tumors one. 40mm Shrek. Oh god. I mean, that would work. Oh goddamn, we got fucking ads. Find a character who's hiding her identity behind a helmet. Oh! Ooh, yo, let's go. That sounds like a fun little moment. I'm... Let's see, I'll wait till the ads are done so I can get my full statement. Hope your meat space friend isn't here right now. The meat follows. The meat follows at all times. But yeah. I love characters that just like never take off their helmets. It's very fun. That should be fun though. I mean, I don't know how long you want to keep that hidden. I do think at some point it is fun with the helmet to come up at least once. So like, it sounds like you're pretty jazzed. So I'm glad it's working out for you. Get a little bit on the, get this little back part done. Let that bend it in a way that I did not. There we go. Out there's just window dress. Exactly. I don't know. I mean, I love me a cool helmet. That's to be fair though, my cool helmet enjoyment comes primarily from war games. Let's do a Anthea skin, I guess. I don't know a good skin shade. Previously I made everyone like weird sallow fucks, but I think I actually want to just use some of these skin shades. This is like a little test. See how that goes. Like Leandros, everyone loves Leandros. Exactly, he's everyone's. It's funny, like even like my jokes about Erebus, like Erebus is a prick in a fun way. Leandros is a prick in like a very like actually kind of way, which I get a bit less enjoyment out of. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay. Are you doing like a twin thing, a clone thing? What's the relationship? Is it someone who just happens to look weirdly like the bad guy, but there's no actual relations, and you didn't want it to get weird? What's the game plan going so far? Oh, okay. My own so that like my own clone. Now I can be a proper parent kind of deal. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Like, listen, yo, like I don't agree. I don't agree with my family. I just got like everybody else. I got made in a tube by my parents. Just that tube happened to be external, you know. Not everyone likes their parents. I'm going to smite mine. It's cool. It's fine. It sounds like fun though. Sounds really, really fun. I need to do like 2 coats of it. I don't think his face is going to get better. Also debating if I want to try to make him blonde or not. I just keep fine, especially if I thin it. Also, oh shit, Crewflow! Welcome everybody! Welcome! If you do not know me, I'm Halbernut the Mimic Elf. I'm the miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. What were you working on, nerd? I am currently not working on a Nurgle or a Skaven, or I'm doing a Loyalist Space Marine, which is fucked up. But also, how you doing, Dick Rebuttal? I'm the only one that posts a raid message. How you doing though? But yeah, I because like a lot of people, I just happen to have a bunch of Space Marines. And how you doing? Josephine? Welcome. How's it going? I decided to make my own Uriel Ventris, but for the Minotaurs. I've replicated his pose through 3D printed bits, while the torso and power pack are G-dubs originals. But I said your name right. Really? I have this talent where I'm really bad at pronouncing names, but sometimes I accidentally like move over and actually pronounce the name right. It's very, very rare. I can't guarantee it'll happen again, but I will certainly try. But yeah, hopefully, the painting, and also Dick Rebuttal. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. And also, you sound like a parody detective, which is excellent. Done some 30-minute sisters. Oh shit, nice. I have my 30 minutes. One. I have one that I did a little bit of shenanigans with. Let's see if I can find her. If I can find her in like 3 seconds, I'll show you real quick. But if not, I'm just gonna consider that a lost cause. Oh, there we go. Oh, she lost a hand. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. I found my 30-minute sister. She's got blue tack on her head, so I'm sorry in advance. Let me get the hands in there, and I'll show you my 30-minute sister that I did a while ago. I lost the foot. Where did the foot go? Fucked up. Hold on. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna do the reveal of her. But like we'll just go pretending I don't have a foot. Zoom out so we get a bit more room. There we go. It's a nice little scandalous leg. There we go. Hey, there's the feet. There's the feet you fucks have been wanting. Here we go. Come from the bottom. Oh, and then do we get that? Let's get some hand. Nope, hands keep coming loose. Fuck. Hold on. I'm putting way too much effort into this. And then hey, there we go. We got the hands and full body reveal in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's go. Sup. I think it's because I bought a 30-minute mission and I just like, oh yeah, you can buy the legs. There we go. Yeah, the foot's somewhere. I literally just held it a second ago, so I dropped it somewhere, but whatever. Behold. How you doing? How you doing, Valcion? There we go. Yeah. Excellent. All right, let's put it. I have like a little craft tray off to the side. The white scars appear to ruin my fun. Yippee! Let's go. Yeah. That's how the Men of Iron get you. I've only watched the first episode of Dawn to Dawn. I need to do more. I watch anime sometimes, but not super often. I used to watch anime more, then I became a VTuber. And like, let me zoom in a little bit more too. I did really like the conspiracy theories that the main dude dropped a lot. He dropped a lot of really good conspiracy theories. I'm like, oh shit, nice. The author knows what they're talking about. That's all, Steve. Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Have a good night. I am bad at sleep. I am too, so I feel your pain. Best of luck with the sleep attempt. Best of luck with the sleep, and I hope you can get some fucking snoozing. At least a little bit. Yeah, we're working on the head. And I'm gonna see how well this turns out. Especially because I don't typically do a lot of bare-faced Marines, but I needed to for this Ventris clone. Yeah, basically, if anyone knows anything about Warhammer, there's a character from the Ultramarines named Uriel Ventris, and I decided to make a Minotaur's version of him. I could do khaki, like a little bit of a buff. Yeah, I could do that. I already got some on my palette. It'd be a shame to waste. Grab a slightly thicker brush. Are you shooting him with the bullets? Not yet. No. Oh, you're talking about for the Necrons, yeah. Oh, the white scars. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, what are you talking about? Also, everyone loves the white scars. I like the white scars. White scars are fun. I think I used to be like if I had to paint a loyalist chapter and then I did Minotaurs because Minotaurs are just fun to paint. They're fun to paint. They're dicks. Oh yeah. Sure. I mean, no, Turner's got bullets. They got flesh bullets. I distinctly remember a story where like the little acolyte was talking about. To be fair, this one might have been retconned a little bit, but it was just like a guy just like, I can hear the bullets inside this gun, and they're screaming psychically about wanting to kill every motherfucker in the room. I'm like, oh damn, nice. Oh, so did you shoot lasers? That's fine. For some reason I thought you were playing Nids right now, and that you were running into Necrons. I got that moved up. Yeah, white scars would be cool. It's another one of those things that I can basically be sold on like any army, but yeah, like white scars conceptually are really neat. Mongolian ghost fast bikers are just like that's a fun combo. I don't think I've ever used this khaki color for hair. I'm gonna do maybe like a little bit of a highlight stuff. Like I do the little eyes. That's a different one. Oh, the run's that quick? I thought you were doing like the full-on campaign, which I know is like a long, drawn-out affair. I didn't know you're doing like little skirmish bits. Ah, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, you lost on the Nids. Oh, gotcha. That is unfortunate. That do be unfortunate. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Gotta get the eyes now. What color do I want to do the? I could give him light purple eyes. I think I got a little bit on the palette. Do I have anything on the palette left? I typically don't do pupils just because like I don't know, that they never seem to go well. Get a little bit. Holding this close to my. Oh shit, that turned out pretty good. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of color in there. And I think I gotta wait for the hair to dry before I. Turned out pretty good. Look at this handsome lad. He's Speen. The quickie thing I can do one for. Oh yeah, you guys supposed to be painting a dog. There we go. I can make his dog the same color. So this is not for him specifically. A while ago I thought it'd be a fun idea to make like a Warhammer dog for like one of my dudes. And this guy, he is I believe the model is from the One Page Rules crew, but I gave him a cyber leg because you know Warhammer. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. So you there, two wolves. You were a terrible vet. Oh, you got the trench dog printed? Yeah, let's go. What was the secret sauce to actually make that work? Give him the exact same color hair as his not that like I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to just like pose your guy and just be like, yeah, he's got a dog too. Maybe use it as like an objective marker or something. A nice easy dog. Well, night. Well, have a good night, Horace. The dog was too powerful. But yeah, have a good rest, yo. Upgrade. Ooh. Flayed one boarding party sound fucking wild. They're like, fuck it, nothing's gonna live. We need that skin, bros. Get all those fucking white scar skins. Ooh, baby, those are good skins. Actually, no, probably not. So I don't know. I guess the white scars typically would probably be like helmets off riding around their bikes, so they got that kind of like dry, windy skin. But also, Space Marines in general are just like lumps of scar tissue anyway, so I'm sure this quality is actually not that different. Yeah, I just someone just add. Oh yeah, no, I think any ship that's not against another Necron ship is not going to enjoy a bunch of flayed ones in there. I think isn't there a thing with flayed ones where they like follow behind some chaos stuff? Like I think like where they're just like, yo, these guys know how to skin real good. We're just gonna kind of trail around. How you doing, this mayor? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, poor guardsman, just made into delicious tarps. Oh, the Chaos Knight. Thank you. Which would make sense because you know you're a big robot that likes meat. I'm a little robot that likes meat. So we got a lot in common. They help this dog. I don't know what the final point of this dog is going to be. He's just been here for a while. I think I did prime him. I think he is primed. I was like, oh god, you can paint minis that aren't primed. That's actually not that bad, especially for like resin. I think it sticks pretty well. This may or may not be a fun name. No, this mayor's fun. This mayor's fun. I have so many. No, actually, I was like, I have so many Chaos Knights. I literally only have one. I have one unpainted Chaos Knight that maybe that'd be fun to do. I don't know. I actually don't think the Chaos Knights came out during my like enamel era. I think the last couple ones were still like oil wash time, so maybe that might be fun just to see how they take to that. The belly and the feet. Get them paws. Get them. You don't got. Oh yeah, I was about to say you don't got them beans, but I guess dogs really don't got beans. No, they do, but like they don't got beans in the way that cats got beans. If that makes any sense. And he flack at a creative claymation game from Fabulous is remaking it. Oh shit, nice. It's pretty cool. I would be down for another claymation game. I guess the Judero guy still got a couple of other Pattern Circus. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, the fucking Sluggish Morse, like the Pattern Circus RPG made by the same guy who made Judero. That came out. I think I was in bed. I was like, oh yeah, I should download that when I'm like up and about, and I forgot to download it. I have a copy from the Kickstarter because I Kickstarted that motherfucker. I need to find weirdos that would play it though, which is the tricky thing. He's dry. I mean, he's not dried. That's time aboard an enemy ship. Oh god, that does sound real fucking brutal. I think it's like, I think there's much work I'm gonna be able to do without getting like real up in there. So otherwise, I think I did pretty good. So let's how you doing, War Master? Welcome. Actually, hold on. Can you do a little bit of the, is that black or gray? No, there we go. Part of me wants to glue the head into place, but I absolutely should not. I'm gonna try to do what all the cool mini people do and just like keep the head like free floating until you get it like really like screwed in. Like until you get, till you get like really done. Like spend a lot of time getting like real close to it, keeping it separate, keeping it on its own little stand, and then when it's like nice and ready, then you stick that motherfucker in there. That's what I want to try to do. So this is like a little self-improvement task. How nice can I make a face? Because I really don't. I spend a lot of time working on models with helmets, or their faces are like distorted and disgusting and whatever. It might be nice to at least get like one practice human head. I guess I could just print a bunch of heads too. Ooh, yeah, you should do that. The White Scars would love a con. They'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go. I mean, sorry, not the White Scars, but I mean the Trazen would love a con. He's generally down if anything special. That's special. Alright, and with that, I think it's the wrap up for the night. Go to the chatting screen. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I had a lot of fun, and here's the schedule for the week. Tuesday, more Lord of the Rings. Wednesday, painting. As a heads up, I'm probably gonna change the painting to an 8 p.m. start time to match like my Tuesday and Saturday stream. So I don't think it's gonna be a super duper long one. As a heads up, I just want to give you guys a heads up because this is gonna be like a recent-ish change. On Thursday, movie night will return. I got a couple of movies. The one I'm thinking about is a little bit of a stretch from our typical fantasy jamboree. Have you heard of a movie called Glimmer Man by Steven Seagal? I've been wanting to watch that for a while, so we might just do that. Besides that, Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the afternoon. But in the evening, in the afternoon, I will be on Cuckoo Kayadu's stream for a total only war campaign. I still need to make my character for that. Generally, I think I'm probably going to be playing an abhuman. So if you like to see me play a guardsman that dies horribly and also has horns, let's do that. And Saturday evening, though, I don't know what I want to do yet. I'll find that out later. Yay! Maybe I'll do Kingdom Death again. Maybe I'll find something else. That's fine. And on Sunday, I'll be doing some more mini painting. One mini painting stream next week, I want to do the new model that what's it called? Sir Nicholas made. Battlefleet. I'll think about it. Don't forget Nutcracker Fantasy for movie night. Look at that, actually. But yeah, we'll do Steven Seagal this week. But it's okay, YouTube people. I'm gonna wrap up on the YouTube side. Bye, YouTube people. Bye bye. Then, does he actually say that? How you doing, Charlie?